Welcome to IntegraLaw. I supply simplified solutions for the medical industry. I provide compliance training for new ICD-10 codes throughout the United States. I also provide legal counsel for the smaller clinics and hospitals that can't afford their own in-house counsel. However, this legal counsel is limited to the 14 states that have accepted the Uniform Bar Exam. There has been a sea change in the healthcare industry causing concerns for the majority of practitioners. That concern was sparked by the emergence of ICD-10 codes. ICD-9 codes have been in use for 36 years. However, ICD-10 codes are more comprehensive and, when understood, provide a more accurate and detailed description of procedures and diagnoses, allowing accurate and timely reimbursements for practitioners. Without complete and accurate coding, doctors don't get paid for the work they do. So in essence, it is the lifeblood of the healthcare industry. Doctors fear ICD-10 because they are accustomed to the ICD-9. Although it has been delayed for 3 years, ICD-10 goes into effect October 1st of this year. This has created a national opportunity. Healthcare is over a $3 trillion per year industry. There is a large potential market for ICD-10 compliance trainings. For example, there are nearly 900,000 physicians spread throughout the United States. Additionally, there are just under 5,000 hospitals. To put it in perspective, a 1% market penetration for physician clinics and hospitals would be reaching just over 9,000 clients. My goal is to supply the simple solution to an ever-changing market. The new guidelines are complex and are changed often. I will be able to simplify the material and provide an affordable service. Potential clients have the option of a one-time training purchase and can also access supplemental materials as policies change. Although the initial marketing will be for ICD-10 trainings, I will also provide additional training resources for HIPAA, OSHA, and OIG. And as you can see, there are now 14 states within the UBE jurisdictions that I will also be able to offer pseudo in-house counsel for those who need the tailored advice. This really is a win-win situation. The majority of doctors didn't go to law school for a reason. Reading statutes is not what they like to do. Being in compliance will give them the peace of mind to do what they enjoy. Having access to legal counsel provides ready relief when concerns do arise. Let's take a look at what is already available. Doctors Management is the leading authority on compliance trainings in the United States. That being said, they have neglected to provide compliance training for ICD-10. I will be able to address the pressing issue and also provide comparable service at a competitive price. As you can see, all of my pricing is 20% below Doctors Management. There are several barriers to entry, but I do have an effective market strategy. Of course, there is a great investment of time that I'll have to make to gather the requisite information. As well, professional production of the video trainings would be about $15,000. Creating a website will be around $10,000. Subscribing to the appropriate newsletters to remain informed of any changes that do occur would be about $5,000. And then factor in the bar fees to practice in all of the Uniform Bar Exam states would be another $7,000, totaling $37,000 to get everything in place. However, after that, generally advertising is the most expensive or a very expensive part of practice, but I will be able to advertise through Find a Code, which is an online medical coding company that I've worked for. They have over 10,000 active account users and 75 new visitors to their website each month. In addition to the Find a Code advertising, I would be making personal phone calls to all clients to cross-sell and upsell. And then I'd also spend 10 hours per week calling prospective clients. Here is just a list of the products and the prices. Find a Code, through any advertising they do on their website, would receive 25% of all sales originating from that advertising. But the price is the same whether they purchase from me directly or through Find a Code. Also, you can see at the bottom there is hourly billing for web conference meetings and for written answers to questions submitted. I believe these financial projections are very conservative. During my time as a law student, I have worked in the Find a Code sales department. If I were to work full-time for a week, I make anywhere from 750 to 1,000 phone calls. A common concern during these conversations is that clinics and hospitals are not prepared for ICD-10 implementation. I believe it's very doable to get 20 new clients through Find a Code and 4 from my 40 hours of personal calls each month. The other trainings are available, but they are not the focus. Also, if I were able to get a quarter of clients to purchase supplemental materials, it would bring in another $7,200 annually. The video conferencing for 20 hours a month and the written responses for 40 hours a month would also bring in a substantial amount of revenue. The total annual revenue projection would be $357,000. Keep in mind that there were the startup fees of $37,000. The Road Not Taken is a well-known poem by Robert Frost. In the poem, the less traveled road makes all the difference for the traveler. Penetrating the market with ICD-10 training is not the less traveled road. It is the undiscovered road in need of a strong trailblazer. The preceding financial projections are based on reaching a very small fraction of the potential market. Take, for example, just the 1% market penetration for just ICD-10 would result in nearly $4.3 million of revenue just this first year. The sky is the limit with Integra Law's simplified solutions.